This is Close Combat, Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 41 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Welcome back. We're heading to St. Hilaire-Du-Harcouet. It's 35th Division, taking on SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 4. We've been struggling down on this battlefield, so we're bringing air, mortars, and artillery. We're going to go ahead and round out the 1000 phase of August 9th with this battle, and we'll be moving into a movement phase in the next one. We welcome back Street Fighter and Akira Company. We got 2 platoons of infantry, as well as 5 stugs and 2 mortar crews. I can't really go on the offensive here. They've really been holding me back, but we are going to just try and keep whittling them down and see if we can make a breakthrough by destroying their armor. Enemies bringing 2 rifle platoons, couple engineers, which we'll probably have to watch out for, and then they have only 1 armored car, 2 Shermans, and 2 tank destroyers. So they do still have a potent fighting force down there, but those engineers give me a little bit of pause, and them taking up shop in the buildings and having explosives near our vehicles. So pushing the bridge might be a problem. Starting in the northwest, we have Glass and Maya, and they are patrolling the field from afar. So they can see straight south, and based on the way the enemy spawned last time, I am sitting back a little bit. Now, as you'll notice, I still have all of 2nd Platoon congregated there, but I do have them pulled back just a little bit. Let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look at this. So I have Tetsuo in this building, but kind of near the rear, so hopefully they're not just instantly spotted and popped. I'm assuming they are still going to spawn right through here along the railroad. But over here in the single-story building, which is unfortunate, it's a single-story building, I have everybody kind of pulled back. I'm hoping that at this range, we're about 50 meters out, and we have a little bit of concealment from the dead vehicle. Maybe they won't just start shooting at us, and we can actually ambush them. It's a gamble, but they liked this west side, and just looking through the terrain, there's not a lot of options. So we get all the way up to the tanks before we have any concealment, and you've got a little bit of trees, but that's not a fight we want to take. We could line up along here. We could line up along here. I don't think that that's options that are what we're looking for. I want to hold some ground, and I feel like this is going to be the hot spot. So I got 2 tanks and a bunch of infantry. As you move to the east, we find John Saxon, who is at the north end of the angled road right here, and they can see down the road. If there's multiple contacts there, John Saxon probably not going to survive. But the concern here is I want to be in a position to fight this. I want to have command of the road. He loses line of sight around here. It could be a hump in the road. I'm not quite sure. But I feel like it's easier to roll him straight forward than it is to pop out from behind the building. So we're going to try this and see if John Saxon survives. Moving south, down at the crossing with the railroad tracks, you'll find Eagle and Orange Glass. They have decent line of fire here, which I don't know that the enemy will spawn there, but they can see it. Outside of that, they're kind of concealed. So the enemy does have to cross that 4-way intersection in order to spot Eagle and Orange Glass, and I think that that's going to pay off pretty well. We're going to go ahead and zoom back in real quick for 1st Platoon, just so you can get a realistic idea of what we're looking at. I am holding this building because it's not contested. It is in the neutral zone. Now, they might spawn right in front of me. They might push in here, and they might have armor down here in the south that shoots at us. Another gamble, but I want to keep them from getting strongholds in this building where they can hit our tanks, right? So I'm thinking longer term. If they push in here, then they have our tanks, and I have to retreat the tanks. If I have to retreat the tanks, they can't support the infantry. So it might be bloody. It might be as bad as the last fight, but I am thinking I have set it up better. Over here to the east, we've got some more infantry, and I do have Zoo back here tucked in the corner. Their goal is to just help support, but we have machine guns pointed at this 3-story down here, just in case the enemy is in there. We're ready to gun them down. So we're going to count on them. A bell is over here to the east. They're hiding. The enemy could move straight into the building next to them, but I don't want them opening up on everything they see until the last second. Lastly, we got Sakiyama and Yamagata on our mortar crews. They are hidden. Nobody should bother them. I'm hoping that that all goes well. Let's go ahead and see how this starts. No way. I didn't think they were actually going to do it. They spawned a tank there. And these guys crawl to the other side. John Saxon can't see. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely just assumed they wouldn't do that. I kind of feel like this is our artillery target, and we'll try and control this fight right here. John Saxon's coming in. Infantry did make it away from them, so I think we just keep moving away from the danger. Now this M10's a threat because we don't know what his line of sight really looks like. Glass is engaging. Glass has clear line of sight. Maya needs to get down in the fight. John Saxon, move up. Not too close to the infantry. Let's get around here. Hopefully our artillery's going okay. It is firing well. Okay, John Saxon is now targeting the tank. Maya's targeting. There we go. Tank destroyed. Now we can mop up infantry. Let's go ahead and tell all these guys to go to defend. We took a little bit of casualties here. I'm not quite sure who got Mitsuru, but we are going to crawl back to safety. We got an M20 rolling up the street. John Saxon, I need you to point south and focus on that. Maya can roll out right here. Let's move Glass up just a little bit. What do we got going on that's out of control down here? We do have infantry pushing across the far end of the shore. It's kind of an interesting thing. Like, they can't get to us. I don't know why they're so spread out, but that's actually not too bad. The real question is, can we pop out and get that tank destroyer, or will he get us? Birdie took extreme casualties, I'm guessing, from this tank destroyer. So we're going to get Birdie out of there. And I don't think we can really safely make that move yet. These guys are pretty well locked down. Whatever's in this building, they're like right here somewhere. We do not identify, but we know they're there. Right, where were they? I just saw it. Right there. We have mortars available. I don't know if we hit this with mortars. I think let's go ahead and just use our mortars right here on them. In fact, you know what? We're going to relocate. We're going to hit over here and right here. Tank is engaging again. Can Birdie make that crawl safely? Let's see. They had 2 Shermans and 2 M10s. What did we get up here? We got an M10. So they still have 2 Shermans out there somewhere. Okay, that tank is rolling away. Might be our chance to make the turn and try and start looking down the road. Mortars inbound. We got contact right there. They are getting hit, but they are hitting us. I don't know if Akuma should prioritize this engagement. Same with maybe Alex even. Let's put Alex on these guys. Try and just get everybody suppressed. We still have infantry alive right here. Glass does see them. Never mind. They're dead. All right, let's go ahead and move Glass down. Do we dare do this? I swear it was Tetsuo last time that also. Maybe it was Anishi, but one of these two, maybe both of them, tried to take this building, and it did not go well. So we're going to try and advance there. We've got them pushed to the south side of the bridge pretty well, so we just got to keep them across. Stugs have arrived to assist in the fight. We know there's a team in there. We can't get too close. It is 60 meters. We are fairly close as it is. And I don't think we can't use a bell over here. If they were any further west, we could. I don't really want to reposition them and have them draw fire. We might have to push this building just to protect our armor. I'm going to go ahead and say, let's get more mortars going out. And yeah, maybe we just let both of them send it right there. Can you get through there? Actually, let's leave Birdie. Let's go just Ken and Yuri Han. I don't know what we're going to find in this building. Did we get repelled over here? Tetsuo's taking cover. Did they get shot from afar, or did they get shot from this building? Anishi, hold up for a moment. Tetsuo, stay put. Let's go ahead and bring glass right there. I hear grenades. We are in it. Can't engage. Okay, we're winning that fight. It's costing us, but we're winning the fight. M10 right in front. Orange glass, you got a new priority. Send it there in his rear armor. What's the chances? Never mind. Axis total victory. I didn't think we could do that. Now I say that's 100% worth the casualties we took. That was nuts. That was so wild. I'm very excited about that. So we still have 100% morale. We took some infantry casualties, but nothing compared to them. They're sitting at 32% morale, and it looks like we gained control of the area. The reserve battle group retreated in disarray. The frontline battle group was unable to retreat and disbanded. So really solid outcome there. We secured it, and hopefully we do not have to come back here and fight this map with the river again. That would be very bad. We did kill 32. We wounded 53 and took 4 prisoners. We destroyed a tank and a vehicle. We lost 5. We have 3 more wounded, but all our vehicles survived. I'm okay with that. That's, it was all kind of concentrated in like one unit that like took a ton of casualties. And so, having 8 total casualties is not bad given that they've got 75 of them. Up first is Zoo, who was just hiding in the rear of the building. They have no stats. Birdie took a ton of casualties, and it's unfortunate, but, I got caught off guard by the guys who spawned north, and I just neglected first platoon for the longest time. So, unfortunately for Birdie, they're not looking good. Ken, we're coming away with 4 kills. Yuri Han has 1 kill. Alex has 3 kills. Akuma has 7 kills. Abel has no kills. And then in second platoon, we've got Akira with 3 kills. Tetsuo with 3 kills. Kanata with no kills. Onishi with no kills. Kei was a little bit more active and had 5 kills. Mitsuru has no kills. Yuji has no kills. And then down into support, Sakiyama has 9 kills. Yamagata has 3 kills. Eagle has 7 kills. John Saxon has 4 kills. Maya has 3 kills. Glass has a tank kill and 3 infantry kills. And Orange Glass has 4 infantry kills and a vehicle kill. And the enemy, first platoon leader's wiped out. Rifle has 1 kill but wiped out. BAR is wiped out. Rifle wiped out. BAR is wiped out. Rifle is wiped out. BAR is wiped out. Enemy first platoon didn't make it. Second platoon leader, dead. Rifle, might as well be dead. BAR is dead. Rifle, another wiped out. And we have a BAR who survived. Rifle, who's might as well be dead. BAR, same situation. Then they got engineers wiped out. These guys were up north. I did see that at least one of those was engineer. More dead engineers. M20 has 1 kill but surrendered. Then we have a Sherman that's unharmed. Another unharmed. An M10 that is destroyed with no kills. And an unharmed M10 that did come away with 6 kills. So, way improved performance. Not perfect, not super clean, made a couple mistakes, but you got to admit, their deaths to mine, that's a win. That was a solid fight. And shame on me for assuming that they wouldn't spawn in the middle of the map. They had not done that, but I think I handled it pretty well. I pivoted and got them wiped out, and I think I like the way I did it. I don't know if I would do it differently. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Tell me what I did right. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me if you're excited to see these guys move forward. If you enjoyed the battle, go ahead and like the video. Click the subscribe button to support the channel, and check out the affiliate links to support me as a content creator. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.